What's going on, folks? Inside this Gamer. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the VODs. If you're watching this on the VOD channel, I really do appreciate it. Hope you're enjoying this series. Please let me know what you think below, and I would love to see you live over here on Twitch. I get it, people are busy, so if you can't, perfectly okay. So, we're playing more Planet Crafters. I can't stop. It has been 10 days in a row. I think it's been like 10 days in a row. It's been a lot. But I'm loving this game. I can't stop. We're working for the green today. We're getting moss. Whatever the heck comes next, we're building up our greenhouse. We're doing all this shit. Because as I said, I can't stop. It's a problem. Like, I should be recording stuff for my main channel right now. I have so much to talk about. Like, I want to make a little kind of game review on Tactical Ogres Reborn. I played that game for 200 hours. I can't tell you why. I want to talk about it. I should be recording that right now, but I'm not. I'm playing this because I can't stop. What the hell am I doing? I step away for like 13 hours. My brain just does not compute. Okay, so we're working to get next tier heaters. So I wanted to make flower pot, which means I need more fertilizer, which means I need sulfur, which I only have 4 of. Well, I can still make what I need to make. So let's grab the 4 sulfur. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need... Oh, geez, I keep running into stuff. 3 magnesium, and then I think it's 3 cobalt, but we'll grab that in a second. Well, I guess I can actually grab that now. I can put away some of this water. That's 3 cobalt. Make up some more planters. And now plants. 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's go get what we need for the last one. Look at how pretty this is looking. I love it. Now we're kind of just waiting, right? Like, that's just kind of the thing. Like, we're working to get moss. That's starting to slowly take effect. We're trying to max out or get oxygen to 63, which we're almost there. Once it gets to 63, we'll be able to create heaters. Tier 4, which will help us get to drill tier 4, which will help us get to ore extraction. So yeah, we're kind of just waiting on that at the moment. So I guess what I could do is we need sulfur. We can try and find some. Look at all this beautiful moss. I love it. Like, if I really wanted to, I could create another flower spreader. Actually, what does it... Grass spreader, flower spreader... Okay. I was gonna say, maybe I can just refurbish the grass into flower, but they kind of just take different things. I'm also very tired today. I got like no energy, so I'm just drinking coffee. Well, I think we're gonna go around and look at all the caves because we noticed that this one here was melting. So I guess we'll do that while also looking for sulfur. And I guess if I can also build another power plant, that would also be good, since I'm sure all the stuff that we're going to be unlocking soon will take power. So yeah, being able to like actually build the stuff I need would also be good. So yeah, maybe finding more uranium to make power. I could also double check to see if I have the uranium. I could also spawn it in if need be. I'm excited to see what this sand is going to be like. Is this going to be like a massive waterfall at some point? I mean, that's what it looks to me. Like, it looks like the sandfalls here are going to be waterfalls. But I also don't really see a spot where the water would, like, pour from. So I'm curious to see, like, what the map's going to look like once we start making a lot more progress in that direction. Guess I can check the cave. I think this is the one at the back. Yeah. This is the Iridium 1, which is still helpful and useful, but not what we need at the moment. That ice hasn't melted yet. This one has, though. We'll also probably need to do another algae run. That I'll probably take the car for, since we tend to get a fair amount of algae. Anything else here I want to take back? Like maybe the plants? Yeah, we've also been getting like like it's winter. I think like obviously people are aware of that, but if you're watching this in like the future, it's winter right now, and like I don't know, we've been getting like really cold weather here in Ontario, and it's just been like destroying my bones. Like I've had arthritis since I was 20. Honestly, probably earlier, but I was like diagnosed with it when I was 20. I now have like rheumatoid arthritis. I'm like 32 now. I actually no, I think I'm 33. Oh, oh, look at this. We have a shortcut. And tier 4 heaters. Let's tuck in real quick. They take explosive powder and 3 super alloy. Okay. Explosive powder is 2 sulfur, 1 iridium. So we should be good. And they produce 269 heat and 17 pressure compared to 14 heat and 0.3 pressure. The tier 3 drills create 8.5 pressure. Really, I should just deconstruct all the drills and just make the heaters. Like they do take like double, but man, that's just good. And I'm assuming they go outside since they're probably gonna be pretty massive. All right, let's make our way back then. Maybe I'll stop in at the iridium cave, grab a couple extra iridium just for making powder with. Wrong way. Yeah, we can grab like 5 iridium, 6, then work our way back. Six, 7. Alright, let's make our way back. I will drop iron or something if I see more sulfur. We don't need titanium, we can grab the sulfur. Sometimes the aluminum kind of reflects the yellow and it looks like sulfur. Alright, our pockets are full. Yeah, sulfur is kind of like our linchpin at the moment. We need it for a lot. I'm so excited though when we actually have like trees everywhere. That'd be so cool. Okay, let's go make a bunch of powder. Okay, we have 8 powder. That will make 8 heaters. Okay. We need a bunch of super alloy on us. So let's put everything I have away. Sulfur, iridium. Honestly, maybe I should make another power thing because we're gonna need it. So do the 3 of those. Do the super alloy I think I needed. Yeah, super alloy, which we're gonna need more of, and water. We'll slap it down over here as well. There. How much does that actually give us again? 300. Okay, so now we should be at like 440 something power. Okay. Now I just need iridium rods, which we'll get a bunch from refurbishing the tier 3 heaters. Okay. And I can make one more. Now this should be boosting our heat and pressure by just a shit ton. I think there's one up here. Yeah. Like, this should, like, the numbers should be insane. It should just be like, so quickly. Let's go look at those numbers. Because we saw how slowly it was generating earlier, and I just did like a massive boost. Yeah, look at that. That's going up so fast. Oh yeah, we're gonna have tier 4 drills so soon. It's gonna be awesome. I might as well just take the other ones apart. Since, like, really we're not gonna be needing them soon. The aluminum away. We are out of alloy. Super alloy is just one of each, right? Yeah. I could make a bunch. We're probably gonna need it. See, how much aluminum do I have on me? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And magnesium. Okay. Thought so. Okay, I guess we'll go gather our vegetables and then... we'll take apart our old drills. We're actually running out of eggplants. That's kind of crazy. We had so many before. Yeah, let's take apart the drills. There we go, tier 4 drill. What do they take? That's a lot of super alloy. 12 heat, which is... alright, I guess. A lot of pressure. Like... we go from 8.5 to 229? That's a jump. Literally, one of these drills is essentially every drill we've made this entire game. And more. Well, I guess I'm making more super alloy. I'm gonna have to start restocking my supplies soon. more silicon. More iron. There we go. How much osmium do we have? Okay, we have enough to do this at least. Maybe we go exploring to find a super ally, because we're gonna need a lot. We're gonna need so much. Alright. Start blasting. I haven't touched any of my titanium supply yet. It's insane. Do I build another aluminum chest? Just to kind of store our surplus for now? Yeah, we might as well just to kind of deal with it. Like, I'm curious, let's take a look at, like, how fast it's ticking up now, and then how fast it ticks up when I remove everything. Okay, so that hits 42. It's actually moving pretty slow. Okay. Okay, that's one tick every 24.9 seconds. Okay. Not the fastest. But I really want to see just how much of a dent these extra drills are actually doing. I don't think it's that much. Like, those heaters, I think, are doing more than, like, basically each of these drills. Let's go try and find some super alloy. Oh, first let's actually see what this is ticking at now. Okay, what's the hit? 48. I'll hit start. So it was 24.90 seconds. Okay, so it went from 24.90 to 29.72, and I was a little delayed. So it's probably like close to like 30 seconds now. So that did take quite a bit off. But let's make another drill. 3, 4, 5, 6. And then the 3 osmium. Now let's see what it's ticking at. We still have a lot of power too. So basically, let's say 30 seconds was what we're at. So switch over to 53. I'll hit start. Okay. And we might have a pressure thing similar to our oxygen enhancer. Maybe we'll place that down. Okay, now we're at 18 seconds. That's a pretty big jump. Let's take the optimizer. 2 heat things, uranium and iron, which I don't think we have uranium anymore. Yeah, we do have a pressure thing. Maybe if we find uranium while we're out. I guess I could have uranium rain down from the sky and pick it up when we come back. It just takes a rocket and some stuff, right? Rocket, something, and then 3 cobalt. 2 super alloy, a rocket, and 3 cobalt. Rocket, 2 super alloy, 3 cobalt. We'll get some more uranium in the house, I guess, and then I have a few ideas where to look. For super alloy. I'm thinking I go to those icy cliffs and those other cliffs. Just to the cliffs, essentially. Oh, I did hit the button. Yeah! kicking it did nothing. I had to try. Look at this moss. It's so nice. I guess I could have brought the car with me, but where we're going is going to be pretty rocky. I guess what would be the best way to get to the cliffs? So before I kind of followed this path to get there. So even though I'm sure this is like the wrong way now, I'll get a better map of the stuff later. Look at all this greenery, all these lakes. Yeah, so this takes me to the the ship that I'm calling Aurora. How many empty do you? I have. It takes okay, so it takes us here. Now, where were those icy cliffs? I might have also just gone in a completely different direction. That sounds like something I would do. I might have even been back. Because I think I just took a wrong turn at some point and went like the wrong way. I mean, at this point, they're probably not even icy cliffs anymore. They're probably just like regular cliffs anyways. Yeah, let's just scout around up here. There is also that place where, like, in the volcano area where there's super alloy. We can probably check there. Yeah, we're just sort of on the hunt, I guess, for super alloy. So far, we're finding none, though. Game. Like, I do have the stuff to make alloy, but it does dig into our resources quite a bit. So if I can just find some, that would be really nice. Okay, I was trying to fly, but the game was just like, nope. No jetpack for you today. Okay, so I deemed that these hills are not good. This would have been a nice spot to also build a base. Kind of flat, pretty view. Man, building your base here and then seeing like the waterfall slowly appear would have been so cool. Like, that would have been such a cool sight to see. Maybe up those cliffs? Unlimited auction in the oxygen in the vehicles. That we have to do that. I've been saying for a while that like that's what the vehicle's missing to actually make it kind of good. Okay, these are not the cliffs I was thinking of. To find super alloy. Hopefully it won't take too much to make the oxygen thing. We'll do that when we make our way back. I'm trying to remember where I saw those ice cliffs. Maybe I'll turn back. And we'll, kind of retrace our steps. Like, we were getting a sandstorm when I was originally going through there trying to retrace my steps. So yeah, we can go back and just kind of do that again. Look at all this moss. It's so nice. What's it over here? No, these are the sand falls. Huh, this area felt so much bigger when I, you know, didn't have the speed I do, and man, this area felt so much bigger. So like, I would go from here, and like there was like a breaking off point. We could also check that ice wall that's this way as well. Guess that wouldn't hurt to do. So like, I would follow this wall. This would lead us to an ice wall, I believe, which seems to be melting. All right, what's in here? Okay, sulfur. Sulfur's needed. Actually, osmium is also needed. Come to think of it. Okay. 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 Thank you. Okay. Little buggy is fine. Another pressure buff. I guess we'll take the iridium rod. This connects to the pulsar. Oh, does this take us right out by our base? I think it does. I may have took a wrong turn. Super alloy, I'll grab that. Okay, just falling back to get some oxygen. I think that's actually going to connect to the pulsar quartz by our base. But I want to double check it in case it takes us elsewhere. The right path leads to nothing. Yeah, this takes us to the pulsar quartz. And this should be the pathway out. It's still iced off. Melts at 32, okay. If we go this way, this might actually be the one that connects us. I think it does. Our ship should be, yep. That's super cool. Okay, let's deposit everything. Gather all this good uranium. Sort. Super alloy goes here. Cobalt. Iridium. And the rod. Osmium. Sulfur. Uranium. Iron. Silicon. Cool. Let's go gather all this uranium up. Hopefully it didn't all despawn, because that would be really stupid. Did it land up here? It did. Look at how pretty this is looking. Such good progress. I love it. I actually think making the machine optimizer is the better bet. So that when we have more drills, they're all getting like supercharged. Okay, we'll check our platform. What does it take to make the oxygen thing? Actually, that's really easy to do. Like, I think we have everything we need to do that. We just need 4 zeolite? Yeah. And that it's not hard to make oxygen. There. Now our car is actually usable. That's so nice. Oh, I see that we got a bot in the chat. I love that. And they're getting the first time Chatter Award? Man. I fucking hate them. Come on, game. That was bullshit and you know it. I'm using my jetpack and everything, and the game's just like, oh no, you broke your legs. You clearly did it because of XYZ. I'm not seeing any more uranium though. Not saying it's not here. What I am saying is that it's hard to see. I will, however, grab what I can from these ore collectors. Run it back. Iron and a cobalt. Okay, let's go build an optimizer. Now these are producing 1,147 NPA compared to the 229. Reach moss level? We did it! What's the next level now? Grass? Flora! Nice! Okay, how fast is this ticking up now? Heat is going up very quick. So we're at 18.5 seconds. Once it hits 35, I'll hit it again. Okay. Wow, that's 4 seconds. That was probably delayed too. Okay, pressure's going up real fast. Let's grab the rest of the loot from the ore collectors. Maybe make one more drill. Let's make 4 super alloy, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't need the extra iron. 1, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Aluminum. Okay, I think we need 6. Yeah, so... Two more, which means we need 2 iron. 2 magnesium, 2 silicon, 2 titanium, which we'll grab in a second, 2 cobalt. Let's grab the osmium. Slap another one of these babies down. Now let's see how fast that's ticking. Okay, it went from 4.13. Oops. To 2.6, with just that one boost. Alright, now we're just kind of building up stuff and waiting. Oh, I should probably grab the tree bark. Once again, I don't really have a reason for that at the moment, but I'm sure it's going to be valuable later. Like, I think we can make like a plant rocket with that. Yeah, plant rocket. I mean, it's kind of doable to alloy a rocket fertilizer. Do we have what it takes to make the fertilizer? I don't think we do. If we got the rocket, we have the sulfur. I don't think we have the algae or the eggplant. I might need to start increasing my eggplant production. Maybe we'll do that when we get tier 2 veggie growers. Yeah, I can probably do 1. Yeah, I can do 1 fertilizer. What was I making again? Oh, the rocket. Took the fertilizer. What else did it take? I know I took the plants. Just a rocket and super alloy. Okay. Should have 2 super alloy. Rocket. And Alerma. And tree bark. Okay, so does it just... Is it like a permanent super buff? Or does it just multiply what we currently have? So right now we have like, let's say 865 plant. And let's just use one of our greenhouse plants as like example, I guess. Oops. So, yeah, let's just say 2.5. Okay. Oh no, that's not. That's not producing plant. Let's say this was just producing 21.7. So let's say 22 plant and 80, 22 and 870. Is it like a big old boost right away? Is it like a temporary boost? Is it like a permanent boost? What does this do? Ow! Yeah. That's about what I expected to happen by flying into a rocket. I really just wanted to kick it. Okay, there we go. We're getting the green. Okay, that's going up very quickly. Okay, it's definitely increasing shit. Okay, yeah, I guess it's just like a overall buff to all the plants. Also, I'm gonna do something real quick. Okay, so we got plants being produced, pressure being increased. Oh, that's probably just the notification that I sent in bot. Okay, so we have that doing its thing. Okay, it definitely... Oh no, wrong one. Okay. So... we're still a fair bit away from Tier 2 food growers. And really far from Tier 3 heaters. Or Tier 5. We're also very far from Tier 2 tree spreader, which we don't even have Tier 1 yet. What do we need to get Tier 1? $45T. So yeah, we're still quite a ways from that. So yeah, I'm still gonna need more super alloy, more pressure, more oxygen, just more everything. So let's grab another food. Let's grab some beans for the road. Grab some water for the road. Grab a car. And let's start searching. I definitely misplaced where the super alloy was that I was looking for. So let's just kind of explore around until we find some. Look at all this moss. It's so cool. When I see my first plant outside of my base, I'm gonna flip my lid, man. I'm gonna be so excited. Look at all this good green. Can this go in water? It can? It can, in fact. Okay, we know there's super alloy here. Or at least obsidian. That's not what I'm looking for, though. Super alloy. I know I found some in the volcano. No super alloy here. Let's check this path real quick. Maybe there's no, that's not a path, that's just lava. Good to know. I'm assuming my vehicle isn't lava proof. Like, if this was just like a normal playthrough, I would test it. But since this is hardcore, I'm not going to test to see if I'm lava proof. That sounds like a pretty good way to die. Because, like, if I am, cool. Great. If I'm not, that's the end of the run, and this run's going too well for me to, like, risk fatal injury. Like, if we happen to, like, trip in the lava, fine. I guess we'll learn that way. But even if I did, I don't really have a good way out. Yeah, not seeing what I'm looking for. No super alloy. Like, I know there's places where I can harvest it, so now, like, it's just a matter of, like, finding them. I guess I could check on top of this. Probably not, though. The game tends to be pretty, angry when it comes to being on top of these sorts of, buildings. How do I get to that other spot again? Not through here. There's a chest here, though. Is it... I'm trying to figure out where I got to all those bunkers. Was it this way? Yeah, I think it was this way. There's another cave. I'm guessing nothing in this. Oh, this appears to be the way out. I don't remember that route at all. I thought it was like over here. I mean, this wasn't where I was looking, but I guess this is where I ended up, so... We'll make the most of this, I guess. Like, I can still just drive around, so it's not like the biggest issue. Yeah, it was this path here. Where was I kept, like... And how was I getting so turned around? Okay, I guess it was closer to the ship. Okay. Well, I've definitely done a lot of meandering. Not a whole lot of alloy finding, that's for sure. I really don't want to go back empty-handed. Alloy fertilizer. Okay, there's some good stuff here. That's not an alloy source, but it's some. Okay, there's these. These cliffs, and nothing here. Like, I think I also remember the bridges being on the spot with the alloy. Okay, what's this? Huh. Alloy, some food, another thing of water so I can stay out a little longer, aluminum. Okay. Some, like, shipping containers, it seems. Maybe these were, like, positioned above this? So, like, we know that there was 2 different factions before they started sending prisoners here. I'm also not sure what our character did as a crime. Like, there's been hints that, like, you know, their punishment being sent to this planet wasn't correlating to, like, the crime they did. I think someone mentioned that they just did, like, petty thievery or something, so... Like, it makes us wonder... Like, it makes me wonder, like, what our character got busted for, and what caused them to... like, be in this position. That wasn't what I set out for, but, I mean, we're here, and we have the car, so I might as well loot and scoop. I did not even see the crate with the rockets. Hello. How did I not notice that? Hey, where does this take us out then? Oh, is this? I know where we are. This is yeah, the osmium place right out just outside of the weird void zone. Okay. Once again, we're mentally mapping out the place. I guess I could run this stuff back. Like, if we go out here and take a right, there should be our tent. No, left is tent, right will take us to this other tent where we had our ore mining thing. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Whoops. 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 We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. Oh, man. Navigating through Tron is going to be a fucking nightmare. I could have just turned back and kept exploring. We have inventory space to do so. But I guess I'm committed to this. Are there any other, like, little sneaky caves around here that I overlooked? I stopped turning left. What happened? You know, for a vehicle that's supposed to drive on rough terrain, it does a really shitty job of doing so. Alright, well, we somehow made it back to base, so I might as well unload all my crap. Do I have iron? Surely I picked up some, right? 1 iron. Huh. Let's do just a little ramp building. Okay, so in terms of Super Ally, we didn't do great. But we did find a decent supply of just other stuff, so can't really complain. I mean, we did find some alloy. And exploring is just fun. There we go. And just because it might be a challenge, let's just widen this a bit more. Just in case. Game, what are you doing to me? Come on. There you go. Sometimes the snap just doesn't work. As long as I don't go driving off, we're fine. Sorry, it's still my first day. Getting used to controls, there we go. Delivery, ready. Okay. Sulfur. Osmium. Iridium. We can probably just make a rod. Easier to store it that way. Some of you also may be wondering why I haven't just taken apart the Super Alloy Rod. And that's because we don't actually unlock the recipe for that till much later. And so I don't want to take it apart and then like need it for something and not have it. Like, what if I unlock something early that requires it, but I don't have the recipe to make out like the alloy rod yet? So I'd rather have it and keep a hold of it as like a rod than extract the 9 alloy out of it. I mean, we got 4 alloy. It's not the best, but it's something. Let's put overflow food away. How's our stats looking? Slowly crawling. Yeah, it's gonna be a ways until we get to tier 2 tree spreader. How's the other stuff working? Still quite a ways away, so we definitely need to increase our biomass production. While we're here, let's grab some tree bark, harvest our crops. Spacesuit displayer? That's cool. Does that... Hopefully that doesn't cost a lot. What the fuck do you mean, game? Why does it cost a super alloy and some quasar quartz to make a mannequin? Is it alive? What do you mean, game? Why? Why? I was like, oh cool, we get to display our stuff. That's so cool. I don't know where to get Quasar Quartz. What the that's a made up word. I don't know where to get quartz. Super Alloy is not ready for us at all. Like, when do we even unlock the recipe to do so? Like, it's not for a while. Yeah, we need to get the 750 MTI, so we're like, I guess halfway there? But that's a far ways away. At some point we get to manipulate DNA, that sounds fun. I love playing God, but like... I can't even think of, like, a real... It's like, I need a mannequin. I know! Let's carve this amethyst into a mannequin to display my armor. Why? Why is that so extreme? Alright, it's fine. It's weird and borderline not okay, but it's fine. We'll just take our water. We'll eat our squash. We'll go out the back door. Let's actually check the ice wall that was in this cave. Now that things are melting, maybe it leads somewhere cool. I should also probably make another grass spreader, if I'm being honest, to help speed up that process. Here we go. Where are we? I don't think we really need the osmium. Oh, look at this! We got like little plants growing in this cave. That's so nice. Do I keep thinking it's something to harvest and I can't, and I'm upset about it? Okay, where does this take us? Okay, so this just kind of connects to everywhere. This connects basically back to our base. This also connects to the sulfur area. Okay, so this just kind of opened up a whole lot. Interesting. So basically, left out this side takes us back to the cave near where we spawned. Right out this side takes us to the sulfur area. So if I went this way, this takes us to sulfur, and if I go this way, or straight ahead I guess, this takes us back to this cave. Okay. So basically going straight out this takes us out, going left takes us to sulfur, going right takes us nowhere. Okay. Kinda mentally mapping this place out. That's great to see. Still not doing great in the alloy department, though. Look at all this greenery, and we're starting to see, like, plants now, not just in the cave. That's so cool. Though, like, with the stuff changing, it is making me, like, struggle to remember where the place I was looking for actually is. Like, I think it was near this ship over this way. Oh, okay, no, I thought that was a waterfall. Just the sky. Okay, let's just scout around here. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. F4? Cool. I guess I haven't really gone out this way yet. I guess we can do so. I think this takes us to where that waterfall is. Yeah. Anything else over here? Like any sneaky caves? In fact, this might have been the area with the stuff. I can't remember. Cute little valley. Oh, is this it? Let me put my car in my pocket. No, this isn't it, but this is super alloy. I don't know what this is. I fell. Okay, let's actually put my car like here. That way I don't have to try and drive out of this. In the meantime, let's grab all the super alloy. Though I think this isn't the exact spot I was looking for, but I think this is the cliffs I was looking for. That I found in my one desperation for food run. Food. I don't need the beans. We're gonna have the iridium, the lerma. Okay. Nice ship. Can I build in these? No. Okay. Cause that would have been cool if you could have like refurbished one of these old ships. Also, you know what we haven't unlocked yet? Tier 2 construction, deconstruction. That feels like something we would have unlocked a while ago. Maybe it's in one of these data chips here? Radio, plants. Why is it getting pink out? Why are we getting holographic meteors? What the hell's happening? Is there like a Rayquaza around here? Like, what the fuck? Like, holy shit! We're getting Draco Meteor. Like, if you ever wondered what Draco Meteor would look like, I think it would look like this. Is this spawning like a bunch of good shit? I also gotta get back to my ship before I, like, stop being able to. Oh, jeez. Air. Well, that fucking happened. Did we get anything from this? Oh, it literally just rained Super Alloy. Thanks, game. Thanks. Wow, okay. Don't fall. Also, there's a chest down there. That's incredible. And I don't want to be, you know, greedy, but anymore. So that was just a super alloy asteroid storm. There has to be more than just that. That was a lot of meteors just to get this many super alloy. I'm not complaining, because that's why we ventured out in the first place. But that was like 1,000 meteors, so I have a feeling there's more around here somewhere. Huh. Yep. Just take all of that chest. Let's deconstruct it so I don't get excited for nothing. Okay, let's get back to my car. Alright, let's gather some more of this delicious alloy. Did any, like... Because that was a lot of meteors. I'm assuming some of it has fallen down into these pits, right? No? Huh. Okay. Here I thought we were gonna get just... Like, we're not complaining. complaining, like I could still gather a bunch, but with how over the top that meteor shower was, I assumed we would have gotten more alloy. And we basically just had like a war zone of stuff raining down on us to get like 10. Yeah, I kind of lost my way, so I just figured it was easier to like drive or like fly around. Well, let's finish looting. There's still more. Are all meteor storms now going to be super alloy storms? Nope, that did not work. We are running out of water, so I guess I'll head back. I will take a couple more alloy for the road, though. Okay, I'm gonna need my tank. But that's why we have a backup tank, because you never know. Alright, let's start making my way back. Shouldn't be too hard. We are right by this giant game. We are by the ship that I'm dubbing Aurora, so it should just be this way. Really, game? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're fine. So, to the right here should take us to sulfur. Then we turn left or right again to go, well, left I meant to the sulfur, right through here. Up the sand falls. Look at all this greenery. I wonder if like lily pads and stuff are appearing in oh geez. Yeah, I wonder if lily pads are now showing up in like lakes and stuff. I don't think I can fit you through here, right? Yeah. Oh, kinda. Kinda. Okay. It just works. Okay, we're in the cave. I actually did not expect that to work at all. Drive up, please. And we made it out. Do I have iron on me? Don't fall. And we made it back. With so much super alloy. Am I taller? I think I'm taller. Because I'm like kind of looking over the tops of these. Alright, guess I ate some big boy mushrooms. Iridium. Yeah. I think I'm taller. I don't know how I got bigger. Fabric. Eggplant seeds. Alright, we got 2 data chips. What are we gonna get? Tier 3 jetpack? Tier 2 destruction, there we go. Tier 3 GPS satellite, eh. Tier 2 vehicle lights also, eh. Yeah, we're definitely taller. Well, I guess it's fine. We can still maneuver. Tier 3 jetpack. 2 explosive powder and osmium. We can actually do that right now. And Tier 2 deconstruction. Methane cartridge. Okay. Don't know what to do about that. Ugh. Well, we can at least make the other thing. Iridium. Sulfur. Okay. Super alloy to osmium. So this is our speed now. That's a pretty significant boost. Let's make a couple more drills. There we go. Okay, pressure's building up a lot quicker now. Oh, does the gas extractor get us methane? Okay, so we're gonna need a lot more pressure being done to get to that point. Okay, yeah, that's probably how we get methane. Nuclear fusion generator, that could be cool. That probably gives us a lot of power. That's probably like the last power generator. Tier 2 optimizer. I guess I can go gather the algae. Slow down. Is that a waterfall? Look at that! That's amazing! Oh my god, that's awesome! It's so cool. Man, that's cool. I love that. before we head back to base, I want to check that other spot. I want to see if that other spot's now a waterfall too. That's so cool. Not yet. I think these are just basic meteors. Yeah, they don't look holographic at all. Yeah, they're just basic ones. Oh, look at this lake too. That's so cool. That's so cool. The one thing that I like about this, and I was mentioning it yesterday. I don't know if I said it on stream or just to my wife. I like that things are gradual. So like, it's not like once you get to 100%, you have a blue sky. It's you slowly watch the sky become blue, and then it's blue at like the 100%. And then like with some things like the grass or like the moss, you slowly watch it start to form. And then even after the 100%, it's still slowly spreading. So like you're like gradually getting to see the stuff like you reach the point of like satisfaction, but then you start to see it spread more and more as you go on. You know, I guess with how much eggplant I need, I should probably make another extractor, or not extractor, another couple food growers. My hand's starting to cramp though, so I should probably pack up for tonight. I guess I could, like, cut back a bit on, like, the squash. Maybe the mushrooms. So, like, one less mush. One less squash. That way I don't have to, like, use up power and resources. Is there, like, one last thing I can do before wrapping up? Because, like, as I said, I should probably wrap up. My wrist hurts a lot. The cold air and stuff makes my arthritis real bad. So, let's see. Is there anything I can just kind of do? Quite away from the seed spreader. Yeah, this stuff is still pretty slow. Still away from the food. I guess I could try making a few more flower spreaders. We did just make, I think, 4 fertilizers, so I could do that. How's our power? 67? I can't really do that. Do we have what it takes to make another generator? No. Okay, well, I can make at least one more flower spreader. Let's also go the Tuska. I could grab one of the golden seeds, but we'll just have a bit of variety here. .462. Yeah, that's not like the biggest decrease. Like golden seeds are better, but get a bit of variety. Yeah, this feels like a good stopping point. Like we kind of hit that threshold again where we need power, and in order to make power, we need uranium. And in order to get uranium, we need to just essentially spawn some. Have I checked that uranium cave since changes? I don't think I have. Let's do that real quick. So it has been a bit since I've checked that uranium cave. I don't remember if there was um ice in that cave. I can't remember if there was or not. I don't think there was. But enough time has passed where I feel like it's worth checking it just in case. You know, worst case scenario, we waste our time here. And we get really nothing out of it. Best case scenario is that we find more uranium and then we can make another power generator. So I think the pros outweigh the cons. I'm also pretty sure the cave is now just quicker. Let's all grab the chest. Man, when we get to a point where the atmosphere is actually breathable, probably after trees, right? Like, I'm pretty sure, like, whenever we get to a point where we're building trees, the stage or two after that will be breathable oxygen. If I had to guess. Because it's not going to be oxygen then trees, because trees are a key part in producing oxygen. So I'm guessing we're going to be growing fauna first, maybe wildlife. No, we wouldn't really be getting bees or wildlife without air, right? Because they wouldn't be able to breathe. Jeez. This place is buggy. Oh yeah, no stuff. Yeah, so just kind of like free balling here. I'm pretty sure we'll have to get oxygen before we get to the bee production. So yeah, I'm guessing after plant, it's probably tree. Because we aren't really far from tree production. I think it's like the next thing we're unlocking for bile. Yeah, for plant or biomass. So yeah, I think maybe with the atmosphere we'll actually be breathable soon. I think the first tier 2 ore collector I'm going to build, though, I think it's going to be in that uranium cave. Because I'm pretty sure so far that's like the only cave that has uranium. And uranium is a big need at the moment. But yeah, so I think next time I stream, I want to explore a bit more now that things are starting to unthaw and stuff. I want to find more uranium, but that's kind of like we'll find it as we go. And I think just like overall, just increase our production of everything. And if we can get to tree grower, I think next session that'd be pretty cool. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap up here though. So yeah, like let's see, how far am I away from getting stuff? So terraformation, not very far. Tier 2 tree spreader, pretty far away. Nuclear fusion, we're about halfway there. Gas extractor, we're about a quarter of the way there. So like, we're getting there. Food grower, we're like 1/6 of the way there. Not great. Yeah, so I think increasing our biomass. So basically just increasing how much plants we have. It's kind of crazy that all we have to do that is the flower spreader. Like I guess I can use some rockets. Like the tier 2 algae thing, that's not really doing much. Lake water collector just takes energy, so that doesn't really give us anything. The tier 2 biodome doesn't really do much either, so yeah. I guess building more spreaders is kind of like the thing we have to do to produce 21.7 biomass a second. But yeah, so I think that's the plan. I think we focus on plant production. And just so I'm aware, like, these don't do plant, right? No. Yeah, so I guess that's our focus. Get power, build more flower spreaders, and start focusing on that. Now, if I was... what I should do... because... like, what I should do is take apart the flower pots and use the fertilizer from that to expand stuff. Until I have the ability to, like, mine for sulfur. Because we don't have a lot of sulfur. We don't have a lot of eggplant. So, like... if I'm being honest with myself, taking apart some of these would get us what we need. The issue with that, though, is that I kind of am liking the greenhouse. But I guess it's, like... what's a better... like, obviously the better use of our resources is... expansion. So... yeah. That... I'll probably do that next session. As much as I want to keep building up the greenhouse, like... unless we just start looking for... like, unless we just start looking for more... sulfur. Really, our catch with that right now is also the eggplants. Maybe it wouldn't be the worst idea to swap all those over to eggplant for now. Maybe just have like the 2 bean and the rest be an eggplant. Like, what does it take to make the... Like, we don't really need a lot of the bioplastic yet. 2 mushroom, silicon, and water. Yeah, we don't really need a lot of those at the moment. And currently we have 4. And we have a full chest of mushrooms. So yeah, maybe what I'll do is we will get more squash being produced. Well, this is almost ready. Yeah, we'll get more eggplant being produced. Since it is, like, kind of the linchpin to everything. I don't think we have the power to make any more at the moment. Because they take, like, 30 power. No, they take 19. We could technically make another food grower. Make more eggplant. Just for now, until we have the next tier of food grower. Which I think is like the next thing. So like we're not too far off from that. Yeah, that is the next thing. So we'll probably have the tier 2 by the end of next section. We're 62% of the way to Flora, though. That's pretty exciting. At some point, I should probably just take down those wind turbines. Like, I could just make a bunch more solar panels. But at some point, they kind of just feel pointless. Or, like, not as beneficial, I guess. Like, I guess it allows us to use up any extra resources. But, yeah, that's kind of just, like right now I'm just kind of wrapping up and figuring out, like, what my plans are. But, yeah, I think that's at least our plan for next week. Or not next week, like, next session. It's just build up what we have for plant production. Oh, that's not it. But yeah, so I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna just kind of gather this ore and stuff and wrap it up here. So thank you everyone or anyone who was watching today. Not like the most exciting episodes, but we found some stuff. We're making progress, so feeling good about that. So thank you for watching. See y'all next time. Bye for now.